Right, everyone. Got to catch you up. So I ran out of time at the end of the last recording, hence the quick wardrobe change. And so I didn't really get a chance to sort of properly finish off this part of the game. So I've got to sort of remember because it's been a day or two. And also, you may know that we're in full screen, and that is because, thanks to the advice of somebody, I have changed to the HD edition on the PS3 emulator. So I had to speed run this section with Ryder to get back to where I was earlier today. It took me about an hour. We are back where we were, but now we're in glorious high definition. Right, to the roof then. Soak on bullets. Okay, so the Harrier is no longer here. I presume that's what they wanted me to do. Hopefully that one doesn't act like a trigger.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man. Is he Dead Cell? I am Fat Man. I am the greatest that humanity has to offer. And can you hear it?
He moves awful quick for a fat guy.
It's the rhythm of time. And life. Don't you love this sound? I used to hang around department store clock counters.
He's on fucking roller skates. Oh, yes. What did he have in his hand?
Bombs tell the time with every moment
of their existence. He's got a fruit shoot in his hand or something.
And nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. Glad you could make it.
Wine with a straw.
The party's about to start.
Or is it fruit squash? Ah, Robinsons.
Yum. Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple. To be the most famous bomber of them all.
You're nuts! No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman. That's the only reason I assisted them.
Like hell you beat Stillman. He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or... What are you laughing at?
That croc died a dishonorable death 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
Eh?
The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing but a common criminal, and that's the only way people will ever remember you.
How dare you! I'm an artist!
Let's wind them up. Keep saying compiling shaders
That's why
in
I
the
dislike
bottom left.
boorish military types. It's time to start the party. This is how it works.
Did he say
I plant a
Stillman?
bomb, and it'll explode soon after that.
Died 6 months ago.
If you prefer to stay in one piece,
Did I hear that
you'll
right?
have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
Okay, so we're just chasing him around, getting rid of bombs, are we? Fucking ran me over. Good thing this coolant never runs out. Oh.
I'm pulling you, Reese's. Unbound.
Does he fall over quite a lot? We just sort of wait for him to fall arse over head, do we? I mean, he's very fast. Okay, maybe a couple of these about the place might help. Fine, these will cut that out, it's fine. I'm going to litter this place with claymores. Okay, you hit a claymore. I don't know if it did any damage to him, though. Fucking running into my own damn claymores. Oh, the claymore does hurt him. But only a little bit.
How about a little time off?
Okay, hit him a couple of times in the head then.
Die!
We really need him to fall over again. I don't know what it is that makes him fall over. He just sort of goes mad. I mean, is this it? Am I just chasing him around? You can get him down on the deck, a little headshot. Okay, here we go, that's another hit. Got him. What was the second bar that he had underneath his health? He had a second. There was a second bar underneath his health.
Oh, no. I've nothing to wear to the party.
The party's over for you.
That's what you think.
What do you mean?
Oh, God.
What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands. These delicate hands can
It's a bit
craft
annoying,
works
isn't
of
it?
art.
Answer me. What the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Is it him? Is he the bomb?
No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
I reckon it's him.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn.
But the size of the vest he's wearing,
Think you can find it?
he's definitely got some.
When it goes off, it'll take the big shell with it.
He's got some explosives.
Tell me
in
where
that
I can
coat
find
for
the
sure.
bomb.
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend. Too bad you won't be around to see the movies. Laugh and grow fat.
It's like my life motto, that is. Okay, right, so we've killed the alopecia Big Show. Right, do we need one of these now? Yeah, it's him, isn't it? We just spray him with coolant. Freeze, bitch! I'm telling you it's him, but I don't know what we do about it. Ah, move him out of the way. See? He just shit it out. Fucking too clever for this. I've got Kojima's number.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists. Raiden, A lot of hostages, our president included, are still in danger. Keep your mind focused on protecting them.
Oh, wasn't so long ago. He didn't
What
seem
are
to
my
care about
orders?
the other hostages.
Rescue the president.
We have no
Yeah, there you
idea
go.
where he is.
You haven't been in the
Forgotten about
Central
them,
Core
uh,
yet.
hostages real
I
quick.
suggest you start there.
He's ringing.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
Snake? Sorry,
How you
Pliskin.
doing, kid?
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell, too?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
What about the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case. But the Central Core is starting to flood. It won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They
What?
must be in Shell 1.
We need to get the hostages out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Right. And it comes with a passenger limit. Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
We'll have to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Assuming he's talking
I'm on the
about Opticom.
heliport right now, but I don't see their Harrier. It's out somewhere.
We better move now, then.
Good,
Our
look
chances
forward to
of the
fighting that
Harrier
in a minute,
after
then.
us are close to nothing.
Do you know where the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
When's he gonna realise? Oh, someone told me about this in the comments. Dog tags. And everyone's dog tag was different. Don't know if was this something that was specific to the HD collection? Because I did move a body or two in the PS2 version, and I don't remember seeing dog tags. Compile shading every time there's a cutscene. No fucking way.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm
How?
not you. I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
I mean, it can't be Grey Fox. I mean, they've literally not finished scraping him off the bottom of that
Come. Let's
compound
get
in
out
Alaska.
open. Follow me.
Where the fuck is it?
Are you with Foxhound too?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lalilulelo.
The Lalilulelu. Oh god, this is like Kane taking his mask off back in the WWF days.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Ordered by whom?
What a Russian
I
accent.
want you to identify yourself.
There is no need for you to know.
I'll decide whether I need to know.
You are not yet trusted to make such decisions.
Yeah, he's got an
I'll
Eastern
tell you
European
something
Russian
you do need
accent.
to know instead, the current location of the president.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows the current location of the president.
Who is it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
Secret Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president. If you're within range, you should be able to communicate.
Why are you telling me this?
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's
Come on,
no
Ryan,
reason for
keep
me to
up.
believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
Okay.
The hostages are being held in the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. You'll find Ames there.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional microphone. There's one somewhere in the core.
Okay. Right, so we have to find a microphone. And then we have to go and listen
Take
to
this.
whoever's about to have a heart attack.
The security code will unlock all level 2 security doors, including the one into the core. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And watch yourself. The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell.
God.
You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
One of the
Nice.
terrorists?
I like his thinking. I like him. I like him.
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
Men assigned
No
to the
shit.
core and those on
This guy,
perimeter
honestly.
are given different colors
Talk about
to
dotting the I's and
wear.
crossing the T's, it's
Work in
right.
some areas, not others. The uniform alone won't fool them either.
You're talking about weapons.
Right, you need an AK.
But I saw them carrying an AN-94.
All men assigned to the core section carry AKs.
So without an AK-74U, someone will see through me really quick.
You could take care of the weapon issue yourself. One other thing.
There's more?
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan to get into the conference hall.
Right, so I'm going to steal someone's eyeball then. Put it in my pocket.
Biometrics. Crap.
Nothing but the real thing will suffice. Deception is not an option here.
Okay, so knock somebody out and drag them up to the biometrics then.
I suggest you hurry. They have the nuke on their side.
The nuke.
The nuke?
They have a nuclear weapon with them?
Fuck it, they're just going
You
to drop
didn't
that in
find
there?
their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need to. They have the code.
Jesus
You
Christ.
saw it too, I believe. The Navy man would have a handcuff. The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button. And now they have it.
Yeah, we saw that earlier, I think, didn't we? When she blew, that was when she blew up the bridge.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
But they did have to. Because, after all, the big shell is the farthest thing from a cleanup plant there is.
What?
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to begin with. Nothing in this affair is what it seems.
A cover-up.
The hell? So
But
this
why?
was
For what?
a nuclear launch
Metal
site?
Gear that is housed here.
And Metal Gear's here as well. So we got a nuke that was here.
Metal Gear?
The very
It was always here.
Bipedal nuke came from the airport.
And now Ray is here.
This place is the R&D center for its newest incarnation.
What the hell is going on?
Better ask Ames the rest.
Fucking hell.
What's this for?
You might be glad you have it. Keep the controller's vibration function on.
What do I need a cell phone for? Colonel, who was that man just now?
He's not one of ours. No, we have no one like that in our unit.
He said that the big shell was housing a new model of Metal Gear.
First I've heard of it.
Colonel, what are you not telling me?
Same
I've
old
been
Colonel.
completely open with you, Raiden. I've told you everything.
Have you now?
Is that everything you know? Or everything I need to know?
Snap out of it, Raiden. I'll have the Metal Gear rumor looked into. You need to make contact with this Ames.
So you believe that ninja?
Since we have no leads on the President's current location, we have no other alternatives. Right now, collect as much data as you can, including anything on Metal Gear.
Are those my orders?
Yes, they are. Disguise yourself as an enemy soldier and infiltrate the Shell 1 core.
Understood.
Jesus Christ, that was a huge amount of info dumping for the 5 minutes of that stuff. So we've got somebody who's dressed up like Grey Fox, who I'm pretty certain isn't Grey Fox. We've got a nuke that is here, that's always been here. We've now got Metal Gear potentially being here as well. And they have the access code to boot. So I need to find an AKS-74U. It's level 3 door. Level 2, what we got in here? Okay then. Okay, right. Wasn't really an M4 that we needed. Look downstairs. There are rooms downstairs, but I'm pretty sure I was able to get in all of them last time. Is that a level 2 door? It is. Aha, here we go. Now this looks promising. AKS. Here we go, baby.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Roger that. So we've now got AK and an M4. Yes, I have. There's bombs there, isn't there?
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Run away! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What is with all these trap doors, man? Right. Time to don the disguise.
Got a minute, Jack?
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Great. Shoot.
I've located the grave site.
And the body?
Exhumed for DNA testing.
Well, do you have the results?
The right arm was missing, but there was no doubt that it was him. That body belongs to Solid Snake.
So the head of the terrorist group must be...
An imposter.
Right.
You sound disappointed.
I guess I was kind of hoping to meet the legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this incident.
Raiden, the president needs you, I think. Disguise yourself as enemy personnel and infiltrate the core section. Your priority is to
I
contact
like how the fact that we've got the
Agent
disguise
Ames.
on and it shows him in the disguise in that codec. Cool. Right, so Solid Snake had a right arm missing. His body was exhumed for DNA testing. It's just gonna... And therefore, he's not... Solid Snake is not the one that's behind all this. Lovely. Right, so yeah, so it's not Solid Snake then, which is what he originally thought. But we know Snake is alive, so what's with that DNA testing results? Was it the elevator that we needed to go into all along? It's me! Basement level 1 or basement level 2? Let's try basement level 1. I'm pretty sure I was told. I can't remember. Oh.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
Okay. So when that guy comes out. Or do we just find some other... Need to find a terminal to get the old radar up and running, really. Talk of the devil. Yeah, I must admit, I am struggling to connect the dots a little bit at the moment. There's so much going on. Oh, I was lucky. Lucky. Come on. We need your eyes. Come on. Why can't we use your eyes?
Raiden, the retinal scanner does not work on anything but living and open eyes. Don't knock the man out either.
Oh, well,
Be careful.
Alright, well... You can come with me anyway. Okay, right. We'll try the other floor. Let's go and see what's on the other floor. Maybe there's something that needs to happen on the other floor. Oh, I've got the directional mic. Lovely.
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Got him.
Retinol pattern recognized.
Oh, and then
you are
I knocked him
cleared
out,
to
apparently.
enter.
Oh, and it worked. We're in. There you go. All the hostages. We've got to somehow sneak around. And at opportune moments, break out the directional mic.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. Once you recognize Ames by his heartbeat, keep the microphone pointed toward him. Then push the action button and call out to him. If it really is Ames, he should respond in some way.
What if it's the wrong person?
The guards may get suspicious and come running instead. Security could get tighter, too.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
Thanks, Rose.
Don't call out to a hostage with the action button until you're fairly sure that it's Ames. If you do make a mistake, switch the microphone for an AK and get out of there before a guard gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room.
Okay.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Possibly one of these, this little group here.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
Oh, there you go, found him.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
The fuck is the Lali Lali Lo? And he's watching. Good.
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
So he's watching the whole thing transpire?
Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
No, there's no way they
A
would have
hostage was
killed him.
killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
He's the
What
VIP.
makes you so sure?
He's
The
the big
case.
bargaining chip.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right, and the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering
Okay.
chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming,
Okay, I get it.
the
They
system
can't send
will
it off without the
automatically
president.
cancel the login,
And that's why they can't harm the president.
at least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The
No, they
entire
have
thing
not.
was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation
That's a
system
good point.
for
If the president's over
contaminated
there,
water has
the
been
explosions
damaged.
happened.
The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
So who is this
Yes,
guy on
I
the right
know.
then?
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
What girl?
The usual method, I assume?
Olga?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is this guy? Is that Olga?
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
Having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Okay. Oh shit, what's happening now?
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
Oh, it's the Solid Snake. They dug up Liquid Snake. And the right arm is attached to him. Oh yeah, because he had his arm sliced off by the ninja in the first game, didn't he?
The
and that's why he's got a bit of a split personality.
Maybe that
Liquid Snake's personality is somehow in his head because of that
I leave
arm.
this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
King? Who's King? Okay, so that makes sense.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
It's not, it's his brother.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic
Just
pulse
knocks
of up
out
to 50
everything
billion megawatts.
electric in the
The
entire
EMMA
world.
field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Now we have to fight Ocelot, do we?
Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a
Level
security
3?
card.
Yeah.
You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
Oh, here he is.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK. He's coming here.
He knows it's me. He's been watching me.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the President was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You!
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
What just happened?
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself.
What the hell just happened to Colonel Ames?
We meet at last.
Yeah, here he comes. I don't think he sliced his arm off again. I thought...
Hold your fire! We need the hostages alive!
Hurry! Get away!
Really need to know who this person is.
You die!
I was going to say, he's the one that sliced your arm off, pal. I don't know who he is, but he's fucking awesome, isn't he? Right. Right. Well, I don't even have a mask, so don't have to worry about face checking.
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate.
Sure it wasn't Fox die
However,
again?
we do at least know where the President is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the President right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear strike. Get to the President as soon as possible.
But the President is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the President. There's something else going on here, and the President may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear
we know
launch,
he's working with them in
they'll
some
do it.
capacity from the first
You
game.
need to rescue the President before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel.
Oh, fuck
you
off,
need
Rose.
to protect the President for now.
All right.
She literally adds nothing. She adds absolutely nothing to this. Quick. What? bad fucking throw. Come on, go back onto your normal levels of alert.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 1 core. Secure the front of the elevator.
All running down like they were about to come down and head through this door.
Oh. Freeze!
Come on, Sleepy. Sleepy Smurf, let's go. Okay, made it out. Right. Off to the other connecting bridge then. And there's explosives fucking everywhere.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the President's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
You already know
Take a look
this.
with your binoculars.
See them on the wall, yeah.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
He's not doing a very good job of actually like zooming in on the thing itself. We don't have a Right, is that all of it? I think that was all of them.
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
I haven't found the sniper. I've been looking for I've been getting ammo for it for ages. I've just not seen it. That's a dirty location right amongst all the birds. Right, is that all of them? Let's just check this side first, shall we? I mean, I don't see any more. Only one way to find out. All right then. I think we need that PSG-1. But I have no idea where to find it. Absolutely no clue where to find it. We do have level 3 security cards though, so we could try and go back to the warehouse, which I think is like, it was F, wasn't it? Strat F. This is level 3. Okay, we've got a. I'm assuming that's some kind of grenade launcher. Yes, it is. Probably going to come in useful for when we fight Ray at some point. Come on. Yeah, there it is. All right. Right. That, in theory, should be all of them. Right, one down. Haha, I see you. Fucking button. There we go. Right, that's all of them. You know what they say? If at first you don't succeed, then try again.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down
We
there.
know where that's going to end up,
Can you
don't
cover
we?
the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. 1 dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Is this where it's
Colonel,
going to finally
I need
become...
some answers from you. Who exactly
gonna
is
finally
Pliskin
unravel
and
itself?
his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon...
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it
Brains?
has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Why are they being so kind of, it's like in denial almost, isn't it? Oh?
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots.
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
No! That is not Solid Snake!
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Say it. You brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
How is he still alive? He looks so fucking old.
Right, take cover.
Got a banging tune.
Stop impersonating him.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Solidus Snake. What's this? Maximus Solidus Snake. Yeah, don't worry about riding, you know. He's still on the bridge.
That the best you can do, Snake?
How about that then?
Did I get it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. And his van. This is mental. Oh my god. I've got an RPG now, don't worry. Or a grenade launcher. This is like Crisis. He's wearing one of those Crisis suits.
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
I mean, I love the Harrier jump shot. Not gonna lie. Iconic plane. Maybe in the wrong hands in this particular instance, though.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
There you go.
Use this.
For him? It did. What did he just throw at me? It's fast, isn't he? There you go. I literally, I mean, I literally didn't even see him. I feel like he's magic protein. music's fucking banging. Okay, seems to just be firing aimlessly. I keep saying that, I'll take care of it. Who is it that's talking? Can I hide under here when I need to take cover? Okay.
You're tougher than I thought.
He's just blown a rather big hole in the in the platform.
I'll let you go out in style.
See those missiles coming right at your face. I hit for half health.
Take this.
Run downstairs, please. Seem to be able to get that while I'm here. He is smoking. Don't do anything fucking stupid here.
I'll take care of it. What the?
What's the signal? I thought that was a signal to come out and attack.
I'll let you go out in style! Take this!
Come on, just get up. I've only got to hit him like one more time. Stand up and be brave. Got him. First time as well. Have some of that. Busted an eye. So is that... I still don't know really who this is. It really confuses me, some of this parts of the game. Oh my god, it's Ray.
There's something coming up.
Holy
That's metal gear.
fuck.
It's already active.
launching a frisbee. This game is insane. How did I know that? What's it standing on, by the way? Looks like it's standing on something. Right, so whoever this guy is has lost an eye.
They got my eye!
What's Vamp gonna do?
Vamp! Go! Ha!
So many amazing shots for a thumbnail in this episode so far. He's running on water now? Is this Vamp or is this Jesus?
What's that? It's running on water.
Now running up a wall.
Raiden, you all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results
What was
from
it you
that
said
body?
that?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Of course.
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it, 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to
Otacon's
remember
my favorite.
to spread the word,
What guy?
to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
Oh, fuck off,
I admit
Raiden.
that.
But our group, Philanthropy,
See
received
the
some
bigger picture
information.
here.
A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Oh, here we go. Now he's gonna have it out with the Colonel.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that. And I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Yes, please. We've done a lot. 1 hour and 9 is now 3 hours 26. That's not including the however many hours I did.
Colonel,
on the
Metal
PS2.
Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
Oh.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake, that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Okay, there's some history here. There has to be between Colonel and the Snake. Like, he really seems quite resentful towards Snake. I don't understand why. Well, obviously we'll find out. Oh my God, so much just happened. So much that's just happened. Imagine surviving all that we just survived and then falling off the platform to your death. I think it is Big Boss, isn't it? I think it is the real Solid Snake, if you like. Is that meant to be Big Boss? I don't know. I'm still very confused as to who that guy actually is. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my God, so much has happened. Right, let's crack on then, shall we?